Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and this video is about the eclipse of the 26th of December 2019. It's actually an add-on video to my December newsletter video and blog, so have a look at the December newsletter for more detail. The address is down below in the YouTube. Now, what I want to say is that, in my opinion, the nature of this eclipse, and this I think needs to be heard, is that it will offer inspiration. Okay, why do I say that? Well, if you look at the charts for the eclipse, which are actually in the associated blog post, you'll see that the eclipse is in Vedic Sagittarius at nearly 10 degrees, and Jupiter is at 11 degrees Vedic Sagittarius. In other words, we have an eclipsed Jupiter in his own sign of Sagittarius. So we have Ketu conjunct Jupiter, and it's actually in the nakshatra of Mula. So Vedic astrology has the supremely wonderful, the supremely declarative 27-sign lunar zodiac, the 27 nakshatras as well as the 12 signs. And given that picture, what I'm saying is that Jupiter is conjunct Ketu and Mula nakshatra is ruled by Ketu. And the combination of Ketu and Jupiter is a twist to the usual Jupiter energy, a twist in the direction of inspiration. It's good for astrology. It's good for the occult. And so I believe that your task on the day of the eclipse and following days is to be open to inspiration. Now, I want you to do all the normal eclipse things of taking it steady on the day before, the day of the eclipse, and the day after. Don't go in for long journeys or huge, overnight things. Keep calm, because eclipses are the undamming of dammed up energy. And on the earth plane, they manifest very, very often as earthquakes, where the earth's crust is going under more and more and more tension, and so snap, there's an earthquake. An eclipse is the same energy. Eclipses often bring about earthquakes, and when that earthquake's under the sea, it's a tsunami. So take it steady around that time, and be alert to the fact that I think the supreme spiritual offering of this eclipse is inspiration. Now, the point is, are you open to inspiration? Would you just stuff it down or say, oh no, I couldn't do that? It is easy to ignore our own voice. And indeed, fear could come into it. We could be fearful of becoming the fullness of ourselves. We could be fearful of expressing our karmic destiny in this life. We're here to burn negative karmas from past life, bad things. And we're also here to maximize positive karmas from past life, positive sparks of achievement that we can grow and grow and grow. Often our soul chooses a destiny where we move into a family that can put us out of our body, harm us, dumb us down, impose a formulaic religion on us, blah, blah, blah. We're here to be open to inspiration that gets us out of that karmic learning horrible situation. And very often what triggers that can be inspiration. So often, the formulaic religions cut us off from our inspiration. So in the Vedic tradition, you have the people who do loads and loads and loads of mantras and turn into robots. I have seen it, and then impose that on others. In the Catholic tradition, so strong round here, where I'm talking to you from the west of Ireland, it's the rosary groups, and they say the rosary every morning and meet and complacently talk about Father so-and-so and Father so-and-so, and are quite poisonous often, and they're whited sepulchres often. So if that's been your background, don't cut yourself off from your beauty and your greatness and your achievements and from true confidence in yourself. And it may be, well, just be open to noting what inspirations come through to you at the time of the eclipse. And so I've written like a highlighted thing in the blog and in the newsletter. There's a need for each of us now at these times to go through the 0 point and face our shadow and emerge healed. This is the call to leave our 3D responses and patterns behind and embrace more enlightened consciousness. We may need to face fear. We may need to see the self that fear creates, our shadow self. We then need to become strong in the face of it, because that is what it offers, a chance for healing and growth. So this eclipse is powerful. There are so many planets in Vedic Sagittarius. They're listed in the blog. It could affect the life area that is like, the house in your Vedic birth chart that is Sagittarius. It could affect other life areas. They're detailed in the blog. But I don't want to get into technicalities in this video. I want to get through to you. This is, I feel, a possible offering of very important inspiration, and it is a tragedy if we can't embrace our inspiration. Get in touch with me for an astrology reading, and the address of my website, my Star Wheel Astrology website, is down below as well. Thank you.